Hello, welcome, or welcome back to Heretic Owl Tarot. My name is Liz, and this is a reading for the 1-4, or the Investigator Opportunist. If you don't know what your human design profile is, there's a link in the description for you to get your human design body graph, and one of the bits of information on there will be your profile. Definitely be sure to check out your zodiac sign readings. Those are all up already. And as always, I would love it if you subscribed to my channel so you'll be notified when these readings come out. This is a 3-card spread. I don't take the jumpers for this spread, FYI. The first card is your current energy. The second card is the energy that's leaving. The third card is the energy that's coming in. And then we will clarify each one of those cards with another card. So let me just get a couple good shuffles in here, and then we'll get your spread out. All right. Here we go. Okay. Current energy. We have the 4 of Pentacles. What's leaving? The Apprentice of Wands. What's coming in? The 9 of Swords. To clarify the 4 of Pentacles, we have the 9 of Pentacles. To clarify the Apprentice of Wands, we have the 7 of Cups. And to clarify the 9 of Swords, we have the Ace of Swords. And then the Ace of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Interesting. All right, let me just make sure you can see everything. I don't like the sun is kind of right there. There. Hopefully that's a little better. At least, you know. This feels like either missed opportunity or blocking blessings is kind of like what was also coming through. And it's all like there might even be something about not wanting to leave your comfort zone. But again, right? I mean, all that does is block potential blessings. And the reason why I'm saying that is the 4 of Pentacles is holding on too tight, right? I mean, it's like, there's nothing wrong with budgeting and being disciplined with your money, with your routine, with your health, of course. There's been some success here with the 9 of Pentacles, too. The 9 of Pentacles talks about financial freedom, independence. It's individual success. So, it's you feeling secure with where you are or where you've been is what was coming to mind. But there's like these geese that I don't know if you'll be able to see them, and I don't want to like readjust the the camera, but there's these geese flying. So it's kind of like, we can see them on the other side, obviously, like of the water. Even just a fish underwater being represented on pentacles, right? Because water is cups. So there's some level of emotional attachment to this thing. Even like if you have been saving money, just really been prioritizing that, or even like saving up for a specific thing. It could even be just worry over money because, bro, a lot of us are. I will tell you, I totally understand. It's like really being decisive about the things that you buy. Like me personally, I'm trying to do a low buy or no buy 2025. Like I've been doing okay, but I definitely have some work to do. So we'll call it more mid buy. Working my way to low. February is going to be a low buy. And then hopefully by March, I'll be at a no buy. But yeah, I don't, so again, with the 4 of Pentacles and the 9 of Pentacles, it really is like holding on to a sense of security, holding on to a sense of independence. And again, like if there is an emotional attachment to it too, like maybe even just being afraid of going backwards in some capacity, because if you experienced some type of monetary or resource insecurity at some point in your life, and then you got to a point where you had that security, then it would be triggering to feel like, oh my God, I could go back to whatever the insecurity was, right? Like not having enough or being worried about not having enough, whatever the case may be. And again, I don't necessarily, like, this isn't negative by any means, just the current energy. What's leaving is the Apprentice of Wands and the Seven of Cups. I feel deja vu with these two cards for some reason. Like, did we have this combo for you guys before? Like, I have no clue. But this feels like not putting all of your eggs in one basket. But, which isn't, again, it's not a negative thing. However, though, if it is coming from a place of scarcity, that's just what we want to be aware of. Or insecurity is really kind of coming to mind. Because the Apprentice of Wands or the Page of Wands, they're not going to commit to anything yet, right? Like they're dipping their toe in, they're striking matches, they're seeing what's what, right? Like there's a sense of adventure, there's, just wanting to try a bunch of different things and just see what happens. And especially with it being paired with the Seven of Cups, because the Seven of Cups is options. It's also prioritizing things. I always see the Seven of Cups as being like the Marie Kondo effect, like going through each one of your cups and also feeling into, like, is there still energy available there for you? Like, does it feel good? Whatever it is, a t-shirt, even a belief system, a behavior pattern, whatever, the Page of Wands has been for you, the things that you have been trying, even the motivation behind what you have been putting your energy into, like, is it still good? Is it something that you should be prioritizing? And even with all of the snakes, anytime a snake pops up, I always think about snakes shedding their skin. And they do that to grow. Because I believe, and I'm no snake expert, but I believe if they were not to shed their skin, they would literally suffocate in the dead skin because they've outgrown it, right? Or I also think that when they shed skin, they replace an injured scale too. So outgrowing an old identity, an old, again, behavior pattern, a limited belief, an old, story that emotion is attached to. It could have even involved multiple people. Or again, even with the Apprentice of Wands, like trying on, not to get kind of, but trying on different skins. Not like Texas Chainsaw or anything, but just, Oh, that movie freaked me out when I first saw it. God, how old was I? I was like a teenager. And I literally had to walk around Walmart for an hour after that movie because I was just freaked out. I'm not a big horror movie fan. Anyway, but yeah, so this is the energy that's leaving. So, right, like if there have been things that, again, like you're not committing to something. And if that is because of not wanting to leave your comfort zone. We also have 2 9s out here, so that's interesting. But yeah, if it is because you don't want to leave your comfort zone, and that's why you're just, kind of, again, dipping your toe in, but not committing to actually jumping fully in the pool or the lake or the whatever it is, that's leaving. This reading is saying that served a purpose before, but it's blocking energy now. And what's coming in is a 9 of Swords and the Ace of Swords. I kind of love the tiger's face. I mean, it looks like they're yawning. But but also, you know, like that emoji that looks like that too, where the emoji sticking their tongue out. It feels like kind of bratty a little bit. You know, the 9 of Swords is anxiety, fear. However, though, right? Like it's a 9. So it is individual completion. Those fears, those doubts, the shit that's been keeping you truly locked in a box. Because it's one thing, you know, like we're inside our comfort zone, right? Just thinking that we're consciously making the decision to like keep ourselves safe. But really, it's our fear that's like literally locking us in this trap of a box. But the story that we're telling ourselves is that like, I want to be here. I'm here by choice. I'm comfortable here. I don't blah, 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 whatever. When really that liar that is fear or anxiety is in control. They're the ones that's making the decision. Not your highest self, not your highest good, but fear and doubt are making that decision for you. So the energy, it's truly one of those things of changing your mind. Sugarland has a song called Settling. And one of the lines in there is she changed her mind and changed her life. Speaking of, we have the Ace of Swords here, which is truly a change of mind. It's, you know, it's a brand new idea, not to mention even just looking at the difference. There's all this water behind too. So there's definitely something in your emotional body that, you know, like however that is connecting to your mindset. The Ace of Swords is a new idea, new inspiration, seeing things differently, changing your mind, truly. It's also truth and honesty, but like divine truth. Like, what is the actual truth that's happening if you were to get really honest with yourself with the 4 of Pentacles and the 9 of Pentacles? Like I was just saying, right? Like, is the truth that fear is guiding this ship? Not what you actually believe to be true. So there's a real opportunity here to, again, just change your mind. Work through these what ifs. It's also one of those things of like feeling the fear and doing it anyway. Because I'm kind of convinced that like fear doesn't ever truly go away. But we can recognize it and be like, you know what? I can see you. I honor that fear. However, though, it's holding me back. And you are in control now. You get to determine the risks that you take, how you go about them, right? Like, which pools are the ones to really commit to jumping all the way in instead of just dipping your toe in. And once you do like let those fears have the floor for a second, behind that, what is the truth? All right, I'm going to leave it there. Whoo! All right. Thank you so much for allowing me to read your cards. I will talk to you soon. Bye.